conversations that you're having and find your position back on the tables. That would be absolutely fantastic. I have received my orders from Dr. McLeod, and that's to start this event. So I don't want to disappoint, and I don't want to face her wrath if we go. So if we all could get to your seats, I would appreciate it. So we can start this, and if you can quiet your neighboring tables, that would be great as well too. I know there's a lot of excitement in the room. I appreciate your help in doing that as well too. So I would like to start this event by talking. Right, I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna hang on to the side of the room. Okay, thank you. You know, today, coincidentally today, I'm going to be sending out a statement to the IU Northwest campus, right? And that statement is my annual reaffirmation of our values regarding diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I wanted to share part of that, part of our values with you, which is set forth in our strategic plan and part of our values and stated forth in our mission, because I think has a direct applicability to what we are doing here today. So we value diversity in all its dimensions in the pursuit of equitable and social just practices to promote an inclusive community in which individuals are respected, supported, and learn from one another. And the reason that I wanted to reiterate that phrase here today is because while I'm trying to do this, and my colleagues are trying to do this in our higher education institutions, it is the Urban League, the board, and Dr. McLeod that take this mission of value and spread it across our region. So I want to give a great big hand for that incredibly important work that you do, Our community bond is special, and that part of that bond is the glue of DEI J+. And the strength of this bond will continue to serve as the foundation for advancing our core values together. And I can assure you, every board member of the Urban League believes that, Dr. McLeod believes that, and I believe everyone here today is sharing in that mission and believes that as well too. But now, for the real reason I'm up here, is to introduce our next speaker. This is Rebecca Ardelo from Valparaiso. Rebecca joined Valparaiso University in 2014 and serves as Chief of Staff and Assistant Vice President for Hispanic Serving Institution Initiatives, HSI Initiatives. As AVP for HSI Initiatives, Rebecca serves as co-chair of the HSI Task Force, Valparaiso Advancing Latino Education, otherwise known as VALE. Rebecca serves on the Urban League Board of Directors and serves on the Diversity and Inclusion Symposium Committee. You can find her full bio in the program booklet on page 10, so please take a look if you want to know a little more about her. So without further delay, I would like to bring Rebecca back on stage. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chancellor. And thank you all as well for being here today. We're at a sold-out event, so if you look around, there's 500 of you, all from the region here to celebrate. And I suspect, much like myself, you're very excited to be celebrating and participating in the largest and only event for diversity and inclusion in Lake, Porter, and LaPorte counties. We have a full program today. So let's get started on what will be a very impactful 2 hours. All around us, we see conflict. It's everywhere we look. There continues to be an increase in hate crimes among our brothers and our sisters. We continue to witness wars, terrible wars that result in death among many innocent people. So today, let's stand in solidarity with all those who are affected by violent responses to conflict. As a community, let's model that behavior that we wish to see by walking in kindness, in love, and in dialogue, especially in those instances where we disagree. You see, the only path to authentic victory is through unity. So please join me in a moment of silence for all those who have lost their homes, their livelihoods, their loved ones, or their lives as a result of terrible and senseless acts of violence and crime. Thank you. Now, if I could have everyone please stand for the Star-Spangled Banner, and let's give a good welcome to the Chief of the Lead Choir of the Trade Wind Services under the direction of Annette Walker as they sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming,
whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming,
and the rockets rang,
the bugs were singing, bursting in air, gave through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say the next Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Tremendous job. Can we give another round of applause for that wonderful work? Now, to bring welcome and greetings, I'd like to invite to the stage Urban League Board Chair, Miss Yolanda Davis. Yolanda's an impressive woman with an impressive title, so bear with me while I read this. She is the Centaur Bank Vice President and Community Reinvestment Act Officer. Immediately following Chair Davis will be our one and only Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod, President and CEO of the Urban League of Northwest Indiana. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. First, I got to get my thoughts and emotions together. I almost teared up there for a minute by the choir. They were phenomenal. Thank you, Rebecca, so much. Good morning, everyone. I am Yolanda Davis. I proudly serve as the board chair for the Urban League of Northwest Indiana. On behalf of the board of directors, we welcome you to our event. We certainly appreciate your continued support, for this is our 11th year for our annual luncheon. Would all of the Urban League board of directors, present and past, please stand. Board members and advisory board members as well. Thank you all for your tireless commitment, your dedication, your energy that you bring to the board. We know that the Urban League's mission is to bring diversity into the reality of our lives of our citizens that lives in Lake, Porter, and LaPorte County. To each and every one here, your commitment is evident by your presence. We know that you understand that diversity, equity, and inclusion are key elements that we all should strive for in our workplace, our communities, our churches, our governments, our schools, and our personal lives. Use this time today to network, build relationships, to further your efforts in unity. Let's all come together with our thoughts, our ideas, and our energy to carry diversity, equity, and inclusion forward. Thank you so much again for your support and being here with us today. At this time, please help me welcome Dr. Alan McLeod to the stage. Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Everybody raise your hands in the air, like wave them like you just don't. Hey, all right. I'm so glad to see everyone here this morning. It has been an awesome morning to see the faces in this place. Thank you for taking time out of your day just to be here and to celebrate the awardees. Yes, I am Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod, and I am proud to be the CEO of the Urban League of Northwest Indiana for the past 13 years. Amen. Are there any elected officials here? Would you please stand if you are an elected official? Please stand so you can be recognized. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Karen, I see you over there. Kim Robinson. I see a whole lot of people. Now, if you want to be an elected official, please, no, don't do that. Are there any pastors, ministers, faith-based, liaisons in the room? Brother Neville, any pastors, Father, there you go. Please stand up. Please be recognized. Father Pat. Yes. Let's give him a round of applause for being here. Thank you, Father Pat. And I know there's some October birthdays in the house. I know I'm all off script. You all know me by now, right? So, someone is celebrating a birthday and he is 80 years old. John Davies. John, please stand. Where are you, John Davies? 80 years young. Any other October babies? I think I'm gonna have Mayor Karen, former Mayor Karen Fraser Wilson from the Chicago Urban League. They're in the house. Yes, absolutely. I see a lot of you. Thank you so much for supporting us. Right now, I would like our Moving the Needle sponsors to come and bring greetings. Do we have our representative from NIPSCO? Is Carlos here? Carlos, come on down. And we also have a representative from Hard Rock, the vice president, I believe, of HR. Karen Ellington. I'm trying to read. I need glasses.
So, Dr. McLeod, honored guests, community leaders. First of all, I'd like to say good afternoon. I am Colonel Sayar, the VP and Chief Diversity Officer here at Nice Boys. Those of you all know us as NIPSCO, and we appreciate you all as customers. Again, super energized, look around the room, the diversity within the room, right? The tremendous work that's being done each and every year. I would also probably like to start out by thanking the Urban League for what I would say is demonstrating what I call a steadfast commitment to excellence in planning, organizing, and executing so many programs throughout the year. When you take a step back, right, I mean, they really, what I would say, basically exemplify not only an outstanding teamwork, but also throughout the year, like the spirit of what I call cooperation and collaboration. I want to thank the good stewardship that they exhibit throughout the year. I also think that they also help us as organizations become better and more impactful, both in our communities and internally. I think I would like to take a moment also to make a special thank you to the key individuals who have been instrumental in the success of the planning of the Urban League Diversity Luncheon. Where's Dr. McLeod? There you go. I think we should take a moment to also give her a big hand for all her family. Each year we get asked, to be a part of the Urban League, and we are so thrilled to be a part of the long-standing commitment to the communities and part of the organizations that we want to foster an inclusive environment. For us at NIPSCO, we are a supporter of the Urban League because, first of all, it's part of our DNA who we are as an organization. We're here as a fundamental component of who we strive to be each and every day, not only both internally but also within our communities. We believe that diversity for us is about our people, it's about our communities, each and every day as we strive to do what's right for us as an organization. We are also creating what I would call creating an environment where all of us as an organization are creating truly an inclusive culture. We believe that every employee's voice should be heard, but most importantly, that there is psychologically a safe space for all of our employees to speak up when they need to and be heard on the issues that are important to them. For us, ensuring a culture that represents not only our employees, leaders, and our communities is critical for our long-term success as an organization. So with no further delays, I would say that we are thrilled to introduce this year's recipient of the Moving the Needle Award. And what we're going to wait. So I'm going to turn it over to Beth. And thank you all for having us, and we're thrilled to be, again, a part of the Urban League each and every year. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Karen Ellington, and I'm the Vice President of Human Resources with the Hard Rock Casino in Northern Indiana. And I'm here on behalf of our President, Matt Shuford. We are extremely proud to be a part of this luncheon and for sponsoring the Moving the Needle Award. Hard Rock is committed to love all, serve all. That's one of our mottos, one of our 4 mottos. And in doing so, we address all of the needs of our team members as well as those that we serve within the community. By building this framework, we focus on people's individual needs, and we help that we are able to lead them to a greater understanding of who they are and why they are critical and important. And this is really what diversity and inclusion is all about. So we thank Dr. McLeod for allowing us to be here. We thank you all for allowing Heart Rock to support this very important event. And we hope that you all enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thank you.
Before I forget, I want to thank my outstanding Urban League team. Would you all give a round of applause for my Urban League staff and volunteers? You know, I don't do this by myself. It takes a whole team of people that can pull off and put something together like this. And so I just want to extend my appreciation to them, and especially to Mrs. Deborah Black, and also to Cena, and also Elisa. I don't want to start naming all of them. But I definitely, because my secretary, Stella, is under the weather a bit. And she's been under the weather for a few months, so she's been working remotely. So you know how that is when your head, you know, she's in charge. Stella, my secretary, is really in charge of the office. You understand what I'm saying? I just act like I'm the CEO. But the secretary is really, and she's been out. So when your secretary or your administrative assistant is out, it leaves a little break in the chain. But everybody else has jumped in to assist in order to make sure that this is a success. So I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to the staff of the Urban League. Now, let me say this, get ready, because you know how I do. When you leave here today, you'll go and they'll say, where were you today? And you'll say, oh, I went to lunch at the Urban League. And they'll say, the Urban League? Well, what is the Urban League?
Here we go.
They'll say, what is the Urban League? So somebody will say to you, where were you? And you'll say, I went to lunch for luncheon because they were celebrating people at the Urban League. And they'll say, well, what is the Urban League? So when people ask me, what is the Urban League? I say, the Urban League of Northwest Indiana provides services in education, financial literacy, health, and wellness, social justice, youth leadership for Lake Porter and LaPorte County. When someone asks me, what in the world is the Urban League? I tell them, the Urban League of Northwest Indiana provides services in education, financial literacy, health, and wellness, social justice, youth leadership for Lake Porter and LaPorte County. So if someone asks you, what in the world is the Urban League? You're going to practice. So everybody stand up. Let's stand up. I want to make sure you know what to say. So repeat after me. The Urban League of Northwest Indiana. Provides services in. Where's the end? Provides services in. Education. Financial literacy. Health. Wellness. Health and wellness. Social justice. Youth leadership. In Lake Porter and LaPorte County. So if someone asks you, you'll say, I went to lunch today. I was at the Avalon. You'll say, well, what was it? You'll say the Urban League. They're going to say,